Fear is strange. We buy insurance because we fear what might happen to us. Salespeople use fear of loss as a closing tool. And for most of us, this is the only fear we ever face. But for others, fear is far more intrusive. There are people who will never see an exotic place for fear of flight. There are people who will never see a live ball game or a concert because of fear of crowds. And some will never love again because of fear of a broken heart. Yet others, they will reach the pinnacle of success because of fear of being a failure. Only once since I was a kid did I face crippling fear. A couple of weeks after crashing my bicycle on high-speed descent, I pointed my bike up the biggest hill in our town. After a couple of resting breaths, I pointed my bike back down the hill. I've descended this many times and I've reached over 50 miles an hour almost every time. But this time descending the hill, fear hit me like a cold bucket of water. I felt I had no control over the bike. It was all over me. I began to shake uncontrollably in the pedals. For months to come, I would battle this fear, but I would eventually overcome it. But that experience got me to thinking about the people who never conquer their fears. Songs you would love have never been recorded because a composer fears you wouldn't like them. Best-selling books have never been published because the writer feared you wouldn't read them. There are life-changing inventions that you'll never see and great performances you'll never watch because the performers and inventors fear they'll fail at them. Having never failed, these people die quietly wondering what could have been. This life's not for me. I prefer to fail often and fail hard rather than never try. Harold Ford felt that failure was the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. I agree with him. A failure is not someone who tries and fails. A failure is someone who never tries, who never tests their abilities. A failure is someone who says, I wish I would have. I say do the thing, be the change you want to see. I preach to my kids, do the uncomfortable until it's no longer uncomfortable. You will always be a better person because of it. Fear is strange because it's a stranger. Get to know it and see what you can become.